Hello. Here is a tip for you. When you get a new stamp set, somebody gifted me these. What I like to do is go ahead and open it up and, oops, where's the opening? Okay. I like to open them up, and first thing I like to do is take this plastic and put a piece of tape across the top to fold it over, so that way I don't lose the two pieces of plastic, or one of those pieces anyways, because otherwise I take the plastic off and to use the set, and then it gets lost because you can't see it. It's see-through, it's clear. So there's my first tip for this video, is always when you get a new set, and go ahead and tape it together. That did not tape together very good, did it? Let's do that again. All right, that's better. Okay, so that's number one. The second one is, and I've shown this before, is with a new set, I like to take my ruler, my eraser, and go ahead and go over the images with my eraser, because that helps to season them. It helps them so that they'll hold on to the ink much better. Okay. There is a residue that's left on them after they've created them and put them in the package, so there's a lot of times when that's still on there. And as a matter of fact, I can kind of feel it on there already. Alrighty. So you want to, if you feel anything slippery or greasy, then wipe that off. Okay. The next thing I like to do is, and I'm going to have to remove this anyways, is I like to make 2 copies of it. So, and that's because one is so that I can just put it, so I can have a copy of it right in the package so I can see it better. I think I only need half of that. All right, so yeah. So let's do half of it. I guess we'll do it right here, why not? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece of tape, come on there and on the other side, because I don't want to take them all off and stamp them. I'm just going to stamp them as one. All right, there. Okay, that's a neat trick too, huh? Okay, then you're going to take your ink, and we're going to ink up the images. And then we're going to put it down, and I like to use my sleeve to roll over. Alrighty, and then check it, and I can see I need to apply some more pressure there and more ink there. So that's good that I'm doing it like this, so I can ink that up. All right, this time I'm going to do it with my hand. There, okay. All right, so I still need a little bit right here and a little bit right there. All right, so right in here. So we'll try it one more time. Alrighty, there you go. Okay, so I have it on here now. So now I can cut this off. I can cut this piece down because this is just paper. And, whoops. And I can trim this down to go in the package, because sometimes once you start using them, especially if they have words, it's hard to see what the images are. And this gives me a very clear picture of the images. So that's going to go right in my bag, and I'll show you that in just a few moments. All right, so then the next thing I do is I just take a piece of white cardstock, and will that fit on there? Is that wide enough? Need to turn that around, I guess. All right, so let's turn this. And I want to put it right here. All right, there. And go ahead and put more ink on it. And I can press it down. everything came out except for that corner where the leaves are. Okay, so we'll try that again. Better. Okay, very good. Oops, his neck just a little bit more. All right, I'm pleased with that. Very good. All righty, so we're done with this. So now I can take this. I can put this away. Perfect. All righty, and then I can put this away. Okay, and this needs to be cleaned up. Oop, I went a little dry. Alrighty, and then we can clean that off. Alrighty, and we can dry it. Alright, so now we can put this back on. Alrighty, so now when I put it away back in the bag, then instead of trying to see what it says, because sometimes you can't see it, I just put this right in there. And where did the plastic bag go? Right there. So that way I can see it a lot easier. The words especially, I have a hard time reading the words because my eyes aren't very good. Alright, let's do this the right way. There. Alrighty, and there we go. So now when I look in, I can see very clearly exactly what it is. Okay, and then these ones, I can just leave on my desk and I can try to use them this week. Or I can put them in my stamped out images for later use. The reason why I like to do this is, one, because it is hard for me to see anyways, especially if there's a lot of words on there and they're real tiny. This makes it so much easier and organized. The other thing I like to do is stamp it and then cut them out using the dies. So that way you can see exactly how the dies are going to cut them out also. So if you have a set like this, then definitely do that. And I'm sure I have one right over here. Hang on. Was it this one? Nope. Let me find it. I know I've got a set in here somewhere that I've done that too, so that way you can see it. That one. That's not the one I was looking for though. That one? Nope. Okay, so here you go. So this set has all of these images, so I stamped all those on there. And then on the other side, then I used the die cuts and die cut them all out. And I just put this on a piece of cardstock and just tape it right to the bag. That way I know exactly what they're going to look like when I use them. Isn't that neat? Sorry, I was out of frame there. Okay, so there you go. There's another tip for you. And then this way also, it allows you to use them and you can honestly say, yep, I've used all of my stamp sets at least once, because I have stamp sets that I have not used. So, and I've done this for a while, but I still have stamp sets that I haven't used yet. Most of them were given to me, and I just haven't gotten around to using them yet. So, but as I pull them out to use them, then this is what I'm doing. So, alrighty, so I hope you'll like this idea and you'll give it a try. And if you do like this idea, please give me a thumbs up. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.